Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic, and this is another reaction to Shokugeki no Souma. It is season 3, episode 23, and as always, if you want to see the reaction itself, just go down into my descriptions. Follow the links, replace the parentheses dot parts with real dots, and enjoy. Once you've done, feel free to come back here and hear my thoughts about this episode, so see you soon. To those that came back, welcome back. Now let's see. That was a good episode again. I mean, you know I love this series, right? So what should I say about it? I'm always a little bit hungry afterwards, and this was a nice episode because we learned a little bit about Ishiki and got a little bit of past times shown, the good times in the North Pole dormitory and North Star dormitory, sorry. And it showed why Ishiki is doing what he does. So he is the heir to a huge family name when it is about cooking, about making food. He is someone who already knows Nene, the enemy that we are facing right now. And he was always really, really good at everything he did. So he's like, you know, a protege, like a golden child again. But he was not really serious about a lot of things he did, in the meaning of he cooked, but he did not go full in so far very often. And the 7th seat in the council was not really what he could have achieved if he really wanted it. He was, and we've seen that in the past about other stuffs, he was about a good life, growing food himself, having fun, being joyful, you know, a person of laughter and of love and joy. And he starts really doing something now when they are going against the dorm. So his enemy questioned the North Star dormitory, and that's where he went in and defended it with stolen property, which is fitting because it's kind of like the history of this dorm now, that they are, well, you sometimes have to question what they're doing. So he got the cheese and the other ingredients he used in the food in the dish from the North Star dormitory, and it was all self-made things. So all the other members created stuff in the past, testing, trying to possibly to learn more about, you know. It's one thing if you have cheese and you know it, like you studied it, you know, in the book. It's a different one if you see how it is made, and it is possibly a very different thing if you make it yourself and you just, I don't know, like try small stuff like letting it rest for some more days and then testing again. What will it change like? The same cheese. What are the differences, the flavors? What if you put it above a walnut tree fire, as they did with some with the garlic here? All those things you can test and try, but it is this thing of it is mine. I made that myself, or in this case, my friends. We made that. So we had that in the past when it came to dishes. This difference of if your heart is in the food, if your feelings are in your soul, kind of. The difference between making it yourself and really feeling it and getting it out of a microwave or stuff like that, right? Which is interesting because when you change that around and view at what Yukihira is doing right now, you could say, he is right now doing it a little bit soulless, it seemed, by using machines. But then he was using them not like, fully automated. It was still his handwork, and he was in it, and he knew what he was going for, and now he's in with a huge wok. And as I said before in one of my in my last discussion, I think he will make enough food for everyone in the room, possibly. Just like, he's a diner. He worked in a diner, so why not? Which brings me to diner, the judges. So we have judges in from the WGO, the World Gourmet Organization. Ignoring the fact that Anna downed Yukihira by saying like, your name is not in this book, you cannot be any good, like that, stuff like that. She still gave an uplifting comment at the end, and this comment was, you will all be judged absolute and just. And that is the thing that is surprising here. Because I really thought that there would be like another trick from Asani, that he would try to get the rebels out. But getting in these judges will very likely make a real judgment, and even would give them an option to, like, I don't know, be well renowned in the future. Because let's say they make a food where even those judges are like, what the heck, that is the best thing ever, we will give you a star. I don't know if they can do that, right? But it's a possibility. But if those judges say, sorry, but the rebels are better, then this is over. And I really thought that possibly Asani would try again to get in fake judges, some that are on his side. But it seems like not, and that's cool. I like it. It's good for them, for the rebels right now, because they do stand a chance now. I liked the comment from Ishiki towards his former girlfriend, his former friend, or still friend, who knows, that they will not meet again in another finale because she will be beaten by someone named Yukihiro Souma. He has deep trust in the abilities, but he has seen what he is preparing as well. So I think he may have a hunch what Yukihiro is creating, and that gives me a lot of hope that it will work out. I really hope for that. And it is nice because it does not only smack into the face of Nene, it smacks into the face of the WGO judges as well, who are looking down on him yet, and of the audience who's like, well, you're second class, you're not really good, stop talking back, stop trying, all of this. I'm really surprised again that even in season 3 there are a lot of options to surprise with dishes and with how they are made. Some things are not, like, yes, they're going bare-chested and the eel is doing stuff with the female judge it shouldn't be doing, right? It's always the same thing in the show. You can kind of wait for it. But it's okay. Apart from that, I really think, okay, it's still going strong, and that's what I like. I think that's it about it. I like the idea of the, that's why I took this picture here, of the Hitsumabushi. So having a dish that you can eat in different stages. That is cool. That's a nice idea. So you can, if I got that correct, like 3 stages, but in the end you have it like prepared. We have it here in the picture, and then you put something on it as well, and that will change the fragrance again. That's a cool idea. I mean, if you have a dish, it normally consists of multiple parts, and each of them has its own smell, its own taste, and if you combine it, there might happen more, which we've seen in the past in some dishes where it melted into each other. But the idea of like pouring it up or setting it up later on, so eating it just one by one and then later on combining it, and it is meant to be like that, is a cool thing. It's a nice idea. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure next time we will see whatever Yukihiro is bringing up. And we still have not really a clue about match number 3, which, well, is kind of, if Yukihiro is really the next one, then it kind of falls down in case Yukihiro wins, because then no one cares. It's already 2-0, so who cares about the third match? But we will see. That's it for me this time. I liked it a lot, as always. I hope you did as well, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, my name is Rolex and Panic. Goodbye and out.